Senator Ted Cruz, Republican from Texas, joins me now and no doubt heard exactly what I just said. Mr. Senator, Republican chaos helps the president, doesn't it?
No, it doesn't at all. And this border deal was misguided from the beginning. Why is that? Because this deal was drafted by the Democrats. It was negotiated with the Democrats, and it was designed not to secure the border. It was designed to take Joe Biden's open borders and put it into law. This bill on its face codified open borders. This bill on its face codified catch and release. This bill on its face normalized 1.8 million illegal aliens a year. That would be 6 million illegal aliens over the 3 years of Joe Biden's presidency. We've in fact had 9.6 million illegal aliens. And so what Senate Republican leadership was basically saying is we're for 2/3 of Joe Biden's open borders. That was really foolish. Not only that, this bill gave illegal aliens lawyers paid for by the tax funds, and it also gave them immediate work permits. This was a bad bill, which is why they kept the text secret for months. They released it Sunday night, and within 24 hours, the bill was dead because Republicans understood they couldn't support a bill that leaves the border open.
NBC News is now suggesting that the president will issue executive orders to halt the flow or stem the flow. In other words, he's going to do what you wanted him to do, and he's going to take the credit. Because if that flow slows down, he'll come right in there and say, look what we did. We fixed it.
Well, Stuart, I'll believe it when I see it, but he caused this problem. So let's just review a little bit of history. When Joe Biden came into office, he inherited the lowest rate of illegal immigration in 45 years. Under President Trump, we had made enormous progress securing the border, and all Joe Biden had to do was not screw it up. Instead, what did he do? He deliberately, on day one, broke the border, and he did 3 decisions that caused this crisis. Number 1, he immediately halted construction of the border wall. Number 2, he reinstated the disastrous policy of catch and release. And number 3, he pulled out of the unbelievably successful Remain in Mexico agreement. That caused this crisis. It caused us to go from the lowest rate of illegal immigration in 45 years to the highest rate in the history of our country. In the month of December, we had over 300,000 people cross illegally, more than 10,000 a day. That is the highest month since the United States became a nation. So if Joe Biden is going to reverse those decisions, great. He could have done so any day during this presidency, and he didn't because the Democrats want this invasion. They look at the 9.6 million illegal immigrants, and they see them as future Democrat voters.
Do you want Minority Leader Mitch McConnell to step down?
Look, I think it is well past time. I think there have been a lot of enormous mistakes, but this mistake was the worst. And throughout this battle, he goes out, and what he is saying is benefiting Chuck Schumer and the Democrats. Why did Chuck Schumer do this misguided border deal? He knew that he wasn't going to give in on anything to actually secure the border. The reason he did it is Schumer wanted this to fail. Why? Because every single Democrat running for office, every Democrat Senate candidate, every Democrat House candidate is now out saying, gosh, I wanted to secure the border, but the mean old Republicans wouldn't let us. And that was spectacularly stupid. And what's frustrating, Stuart, Mitch McConnell is saying the exact same thing that Chuck Schumer is. I think that is malpractice for the leader of a party in the Senate.
Now, the border bill down and out by the looks of it. Are you going to get aid to Ukraine?
It's not clear. My view is it is important that Russia lose. It is important that Putin lose. But it is important, and it is more important, that we secure our own border and defend our nation. And so my position has been I am more than willing to fund aid to Ukraine. I've voted for every military aid fund bill for Ukraine so far. But I will fund aid to Ukraine after we secure our own border. We will secure Ukraine's border only after America's border is secured. That seems to me a common sense position. It's certainly the position of Texans back home.
There is going to be, I am told there will be a vote on a separate aid to Ukraine. Will you vote against it?
I will. Every Republican several months ago said in unity, we will not vote to fund additional aid to Ukraine until we solve the border crisis. That was, by the way, Mitch McConnell was one of them. And then what happened is he negotiated a deal that didn't do it, that didn't actually secure the border. But what it did do is give political camouflage to Chuck Schumer and the Democrats.
Got it.
I think that was a grave mistake.
Mr. Senator, we always enjoy having you on the show. Please come back soon.
Appreciate it. Thank you, Stuart.
Texas.